Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Syuhada binti Muhammad. My matrix number is YE2311001. I am currently third semester in UMS Flag, and my faculty is FPEP. And for today, I would like to share to Doctor about my personal experience and my perspective in decision-making process. Last year on August 2024, I have made the biggest decision in my life is that I had to make a decision whether I want to accept a job in Putrajaya or staying here and work as a contract employer in one of the government office. Initially, we were given option whether we want to work in Kuala Lumpur or Putrajaya. And honestly, it was a very hard decision for me since I have never lived in Kuala Lumpur nor in Putrajaya. So I had to ask around in my office for those who ever lived in Putrajaya or in Kuala Lumpur to help me make a decision whether I want to apply to work in Kuala Lumpur or in Putrajaya. And surprisingly, most of them suggested me to choose to work in Kuala Lumpur instead of Putrajaya. This is because the transportation and the cost of living in Kuala Lumpur is better than in Putrajaya. And unfortunately, after making a various list of the pros and cons between whether to work in Kuala Lumpur or in Putrajaya, I had made a decision to work in Putrajaya instead. So this is because when I think about the massive traffic in Kuala Lumpur, doesn't matter by car or by MRT, LRT and so on, is that I don't think that I can handle the stress well. However, in Putrajaya, Alhamdulillah, the traffic jam, both in bus station and traffic light is acceptable and it's not that much of stress. So every day for the past 3 weeks before my report duty that was scheduled on 5th of August in Putrajaya, I have prepared myself to actually accept the reality that I will no longer live in KK and I will be staying alone in Semenanjung. So for me, it was actually a big decision in my life since most of them already told me that it's not easy to actually ask the government to make us move back to our hometown. So I had to be prepared myself for any possibilities. It's not just that I will be transferred to Putrajaya, but I have to prepare myself that maybe I will be transferred to Sarawak, to Perak, or any state in Malaysia. And of course, the first month on my job in Putrajaya was the toughest month ever because I am experiencing everything for the first time, meeting new people, making new friends, and learning how to do my work. And Alhamdulillah, everything went well. I've met wonderful people, made wonderful friends throughout all the months that I've been working there, and I think that particular event has been one of the greatest decisions that I have ever made. So from this experience, I've come to realize that we have to appreciate every decision that we make, and all of our decision making process actually requires both rational analysis and emotion as well. So when I made the decision to move, I just realized that it also gave an impact emotionally for my family, my friends. For example, that my friends can no longer meet me every weekend, and my mom had to go to work alone since I had always sent her to work, and my grandma also had to go to the dialysis center alone. Before this, I've always accompanied her, but now no longer since I've moved to Putrajaya. And personally, I think that the decision making process is actually a very complex yet rewarding process, because you finally realize that all the decision that you've made today will actually give you a very good future. And on reflecting on the values, seeking advice from others, and as well as trusting our instinct is important during the decision making process. And I think that the community and the people around me also made a very important role, as they have been always supporting me every step of the way when making decision, when I finally worked there, and until now everyone, my friends, my colleagues, and even my family has been supportive and very very calm to make sure that I am okay with my current job right now. And so I think that is all from me. Thank you, Dr. Aisha, for listening to my experience and perspective on decision making. Thank you.